Actually, hang on. Why isn't the game capture for Rome 2? Why is the game capture not working? Still not being captured. Attila worked? Why didn't Attila work? Properties. Is that the right thing? Properties. Executable. Why is Rome 2 not popping up? Let me try something. Graphics. Why is it not working? Why can't I get Rome 2 to pop up without using display capture? Add source. Add new source. As you guys can hear it. Yeah, I'm back. I was only ending to change Rome 2. I just can't get Rome 2 to pop up now. Unless I use display capture, but then I don't think you guys can hear it. If I do this, can you hear the game? So I turn display capture on. You can also, like, anytime I alt tab, you can see anything behind us. Since I shouldn't have to alt tab. Yes, I can hear it. Okay, we'll just deal with Rome 2 being through display capture until I can figure this out. So I'll figure that out tonight. So, we're going to do the same campaign we were doing before. Yeah, you just had Discord open? I know. Hey, has anybody joined the Discord? Because I can check that. I don't know how many members are in here. Oh, somebody did. Somebody did. Out of curiosity, where is it? I don't know how to work Discord, so it's server settings, members. No idea, but dope regardless. Come to. Alright. So we'll chill. We were fighting Carthage. Libya made peace with us. We really just got to focus on that. What was the political situation? You're all actually fine. We got to focus on Julia and Fabia. So how much money do I have? None, and we're not making any. So we gotta work on that. We don't have any army along the Rhine, but we're at peace with the boy. Kind of want to disband an army, but at the same time, we really can't afford to. We hunger. Alright. One turn, we're gonna raise taxes and we're gonna lower it. So we need the money, especially as we're taking Spain. So we've gained 2 subs today, which is fine. That's good. Right, now we gotta drop the taxes down again. Extortion. Slums and Pella. So I keep forgetting to work on that. So we gotta lower taxes and keep you fine. We're losing 400 per turn, which sucks, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So we gotta keep advancing in Spain, so Carthage can't raise an army. Morocco, just get mines for money. Get food, because we're only at 12 food. The trains. So the Shrine of Vulcan for 60 will from entertainment. That's -1 food, which is fine for now.
At your command.
Honestly, we don't need one of these because it's taking food, so let's just dismantle it.
Ready for orders.
You in Numantia. What is... Oh, this is in Numantia. Is that otherwise? No, I'm saying Carthagena, so we gotta take this. If we move up, we can take the rest of Tarraconensis. So let's do that. Let's take Brigantum. We gotta worry about... We gotta take this over here also. So let's have you on Force March. Come this way. Probably at some point tomorrow. Maybe. Depends on how many votes are in the poll, if I even do it. But I might stream Skyrim tomorrow instead. You gotta focus on money, so whatever's gonna give us the most money. And we gotta work on political stuff, because they're all going down, and I don't want to deal with that. So, which one needs it the most? They all kind of need it. And diplomat. Sending diplomats cost so much money at this point. And you to Athens. Julia. What's it gonna cost? 1,700. Send you to Libya. We can do this for 1,900, and that'll get you +6 loyalty. So you're in the 20s. You're at 17. Which house are you? Valbia. Doesn't say it costed me anything. Villa, +1 loyalty. Spend 2,500. Send them to the Gede. Gotta keep loyalty up. You should have went up more than that, but that's okay. That's whatever. Actually, no, you shouldn't have, because I didn't send anybody. Alright, we got 1,600. After Carthage, we're going for Britain, most likely. Might try to get some trade agreements. You just gotta spend so much money on the political system. I'd much rather deal with the political system, because at least it's somewhat interesting than just play Attila. That might sound bad, but it's true. Let's get that. New political intrigue is developed. Okay, what's the 10-3? Why are you going down so much? Definitely the difficulty, but like, is it -15 every turn? Because I definitely don't have the money to keep dealing with that, and I don't want us to deal with civil wars.
Ready for orders.
This needs to get to that so we get more money. Keep generating money. We gotta come to Pella and build something before I forget. Just get mines for +100. This army. How much are you costing me? could get rid of the Evokaki. Just get regular legionaries. What's the upkeep difference? So I'd free up like 100, but I gotta spend the money to replace it, which is what's gonna cost a lot of money. You
Fleet reporting.
can get on land, so we can try to retake this, so that's a good thing. Africa is getting to be +6.
Advance.
Really can't leave it yet. I want this, but at the same time I don't.
Ready
Just
for-
sit in Carthage for another turn.
At your command.
I want to take this. This army can't move anymore. Right, what's in turn? We're making 200 per turn. And then this next turn I gotta restack this because we're broke. I'm gonna have to get rid of some of these expensive armies. Because once Spain's secure, we really don't need any military buildings there, so we can just make it full economic. Make it, like, account for, like, half the economy of the empire. We're starting to grow up the money again. 0% chance of civil war. Okay, just this turn keep deteriorating though, so we got to raise it. 12,000 because it's just gonna be too expensive not to.
Ready for battle.
There you go, take Brigantum.
Laying siege to the settlement. Take this settlement for Rome.
Easy. Got 2 people watching right now. Yeah. Still better than the Attila viewership.
At your command.
Yes, I'm gonna stop talking shit about Attila. Attila's Attila. You gotta let this keep going up. I need to build stuff down there, but I gotta... Characters, it's... Julia and Servilla. Julia... Send a gift. How much did that raise it? A decent amount. That's 3 loyalty for target party. We can go Bobby. Servilla's got to get boosted, which I don't think I'm going to be able to. Maybe +3 loyalty, so that should make them 0. No, -1. Just for this turn, we're going to raise taxes again, but we got to lower it.
Laying siege
Actually, we're
to the
going to take some
settlement.
cities. Carthaginian hoplites with level 3 weapons. You only have level 2 weapons, but I would fight this. Chat, I know we're going to win this regardless, but fight or auto-resolve. Also, if you're new to the stream, leave a like and subscribe. We just started streaming Rome 2 for today. See, as soon as I change off Attila, viewership goes straight up. Auto-resolve? We can do auto-resolve.
Commander.
Carthage got an army in Spain. We're gonna have to destroy that army. We're probably gonna destroy every building in Spain rather than convert it, just because I want it to be just full throttle
By the
funding the
flame.
economy.
I will have my lord's
Libya's
torturers
declaring war on us
prepare
again.
special
I
excruciations.
don't want to call in Sparta.
Oh,
Alright, so we gotta drop taxes. Making 1,000, so money's still going up. We gotta deal politically. -4, -15. We can change both of these by securing loyalty. Expensive, but honestly it's kind of worth it at this point. 6-5. Which one is that? Servilla. +1 loyalty is not worth it, but we can send you for 800. It's definitely worth it. You are going to cost me 1,700. 10 loyalty for 1,700 is probably worth it. And then we could go send a gift. Get to Julia. And then we can go send gift to Fabia. And we're decent. So we got a Emberk Anthem. That's good, but we don't need it. Let's get a coastal patrol. I don't want a military barracks. I don't want that. So we gotta focus here. May as well dismantle this.
Commander,
You can come down and take ours, because that's just gonna fix itself. Keep moving down here. Ever generates. All generates the same. It's gonna keep 4 food. Dismantle. Dismantle. But we can come down this way and start doing more work in Africa. And we can start bringing you down. Army's not full strength, but it'll be fine. Yeah, we got general traits. Over here.
ready for battle.
Get this because we can lower upkeep. You should have traits.
Commander,
Are they completely converted that settlement in that little amount of time? That's dumb. +5 cavalry. +1 public order local province. You can start moving towards Corrales.
none will escape.
Ooh, Carthaginian Navy gonna come. Yeah, a decent navy coming in, but it's all skirmishers. The cavalry can deal with that. We auto-resolve, we win, but we could fight it also. Kind of still shit units. Fight it. We'll win regardless. They have a lot of skirmishers though, so they could do heavy casualties like that. You guys are new, like and sub. Capture points. Capture point, capture point, capture point. On a walled city. Their navy's gonna come this way. I want to get the cavalry. Is this Praetorian Cav? It better be. Yes. And we'll put the general with the Cav. Here's a capture point. We gotta deal with choke points.
Praetorian Guard!
Praetorian. Got 2 Praetorian units right there.
We await your command!
Got a choke point here. They can come in this whole side. We'll put
Evocati!
2 Evocati. You right there.
Jupiter gives us strength!
They could technically land over here, but I don't think they're gonna do it.
Evocati!
EP2,
Velites!
1 Velites,
On Commander!
another one over here,
Evocati!
another one. Yeah, there's no point.
Velites! Missiles ready
You right there. Been mostly cavalry micromanagement.
Riders advance!
Where's their army coming from?
Polished.
Are they all coming? No, they are coming from this side. Okay. The general's going to be on the boat, 'cause I think it's the Navy that initiated the attack.
Ready for orders.
Oh shit, we got ballista. I forgot
Double
about.
time. Legatus. Cohort.
The auto skirmisher landing. We got to go deal with their
Riders
ballista.
advance.
It's not their general. It's general's bodyguard. It's a general. It's not B general. Which one is the general for this one? Right there. Okay, if they're gonna just charge up like an idiot, we can just use Velites to destroy that.
General.
You can keep moving.
Service to
They did land right here, so we'll put a Evo copy
at speed.
right.
March.
Why can we not?
Antium. In service
fine.
of Rome. We await orders.
Destroy it? They might get a shot off. As long as they don't kill our general, we should be fine.
Velites. Take aim.
Our skirmisher rounds over here. The
Ready
other
and waiting. Velites.
gonna fire on their general.
Roma Invicta.
Deal with their artillery. That should be destroyed, and then as soon as they're destroyed, we're gonna come up in the back. Our artillery. Let's fire right here. Move this way. I can walk. I want them to be arrested.
Velites.
Pull back.
Pull back. Commander. March. Cohors Parati.
I do want you to keep firing at here.
Us.
Actually, you can't walk. Get over here.
Missiles awaiting targets.
Keep throwing javelin rounds.
Fire ready.
Might hit our Velites, but I think we're overall going to be fine.
Ballista.
We can hit those javelin men now.
Praetorian Guard. Proud
Killed our general.
Romans all.
They're going to run. They might come back. If they come back, that's going to be really good if we can kill both generals. Let's try to smash them. He might have already killed one general. That's a possibility.
Velites.
Pull back.
Back. Orders. Now.
You can come down and charge, Joe.
Double time. Big engage. Ballista.
Fire over here.
Proud Romans all.
Cavalry should be able to deal with that.
Velites.
Victory can fire right here. You don't chase, come back.
Ballista. Romans ready for duty.
Little cinematic view here.
Rome is mother to us all.
We can really just funnel them into there. Which, in case that unit were to break the War Reserve there.
Velites! At speed! Proud Romans!
Commander!
All!
Missile infantry at your command.
Are you all over here?
Velites!
Yeah, keep firing.
Mars, ready and
Pull
waiting!
up the Praetorians.
At the double! Hack them down! Forward!
You guys,
Forward!
let's have one of you keep chasing.
Forward!
Understood!
We should be able to just shit all over here. Just fast forward some. I don't want to fight them later, so keep chasing. We can actually come this way. Our general unit is going to be tired, but it should be fine. Are you tired? No, you're active. Let's pull you back, and we can send you down. There we go. Leave you guys up. Our general can't die. Oh, he's running. Mostly because of me. That's fine. Should be still be able to break this because both their generals are dead.
Ready and waiting.
Ready! Quick march!
Your orders. Brave Romans to a man.
Melee infantry at your command!
Someone knows me.
Praetorian cavalry.
Alright, Carthaginian hoplites. Go back to Praetorian cav. If they die, we're gonna replace them with cheaper cav. We need to start freeing up money.
Avocati!
Any unit gets eliminated is honestly better, so we can replace it with cheaper ones. Even though they're really experienced right now.
Missiles ready and waiting.
Sons of Mars!
Honestly, no, you let's just end it. There's no point. That was a major defeat for Carthage. Carthage. I guess it's kicked. Agrarian yield. Politics, -3, so we gotta work on Julia. Send a diplomat. The Horde to step. And you, we can send a gift because it'll be cheaper. What did that bring Julia's loyalty to? 4. So you're all fine, but Servilla needs more stuff done. I mean, this one will get me 1 loyalty, but it doesn't cost me any money, I don't think. That'll cost it, but it gets us 6 loyalty, so that's kind of worth it. Let's just get me. That's 2 loyalty, that's not worth it. At that point, I'd rather just send a gift. So, you can keep coming down.
We take this settlement for Rome! Siege to the settlement!
Come down through Portugal.
Ready for orders!
Hispania's almost all of ours. We gotta come over here and build buildings. This. Get food, grain pits. I don't have improved plumbing. That can get turned into that. Is that what we're researching? Yes. Okay. So now you get to come over here and take Corrales.
Let them cower before Rome!
So we have Corsica and Sardinia now. Which we gotta start focusing on economy. So you can come down. We just focus on taking Libya's African territory.
Ready for orders!
We can take this next. You guys can be upgraded. And we got traits, traditions. We got that there. You'll have traits and traditions. Not going. And what's the? Okay, we're not going to do it just to maintain public order. I wanted to raise taxes, but we're not going to. They have an army in Gaul now, which I don't think we have any armies left in Gaul. They're all in Spain and Corrales. If we have one in Gaul, we'll pull it down. I don't think we do. It's like Hannibal's invading the wrong area. Instead of invading Italy, he's invading Gaul. Right, this turn we have to raise taxes. Faction 0, 16, 8. We can get Julia higher. Actually, no. Let's not do it because we don't have any money. You can come take the provincial capital, though. And just keep campaigning. Alright, keep taking cities. First one is free. What's the first one?
Ready for
What are you talking about? First secure promotion is free? Yeah, I mean, if that's what you're talking about, it probably is. Okay, they're all up fine. You gotta deal with this. We don't have an army in Gaul, which is unfortunate. The nearest army is going to be in Pannonia, so we got to force march all the way over to Gaul. Or we can pull this army out and go deal with it. It's honestly smarter. Come down this way.
Our advance has been halted. Reaching the settlement.
It'd be an easy win, but because it's 2000, fight or auto-resolve, chat. I have a feeling you're going to say auto-resolve, but I feel like if I don't do enough battles, you guys are going to get bored. Right. Playing a mode on classic Rome Total War? Question mark. Playing a mode on Rome Total War 2. Yeah, this is straight vanilla with some graphical mods. I have a Parabellum Let's Play going now on YouTube. If you're interested in the modded stuff, let's fight it. Oh, that's the Gamer Hearts. I'm reading one of the gladiators. Let's wait for it to be dry. At some point, I want to do custom battles with subs. At some point. When we get enough people in the Discord, we'll do that. Which, speaking of which, I need to send a invite link. Because the game capture is not working right now. Invite people, copy, minimize. Edge is on my upper monitor. So I gotta go to your channel. This one. Here is the Discord link if people are interested in joining the community channel. Right. Rome 2. I gotta fix the game capture for Rome 2. It was working for Attila earlier. Just not working for Rome 2. This is annoying because every time I alt tab to send that link, it's just gonna show up my desktop, which is annoying. To me, anyway. So I know I need to edit this into a short, but I already have this footage. But if you guys are new to Rome 2, you want to learn some hotkeys, Control A will select your whole army. Enter will unselect all of it. Control I will control your infantry. Control M will control your cavalry, or not cavalry, missile units. Control C will grab all your cavalry. I need to edit this into a short, or from the everyday. Alright. So let's take the gladiators, put them over here. Velites come up in the front. Wish I had somebody who could like never mind, that's stupid. Forget I said that. Let's go over here. Just not in the spearmen, not in the spearmen.
Be honored by us and know what honor means. Legatus! Yes, Commander.
Move up.
Jupiter gives
Praetorians
us
on the
strength.
flanks.
Double
If they land over here, which I don't think they will, and they might. We'll pull the cavalry back if that's the case. I like Classic, but now I started to play Dividend and Empire. Super fun and very hard to play for now. Could not manage to finish the game fully. DEI is hard. I want to play DEI on stream at some point, but I'm not good enough at it. It'd be a lot of restarts.
Ballista! Fire on the enemy!
Unless I just do straight up or Oreo spam. But one thing I don't like about DEI, and I know it's for historical accuracy, which is like the main point of it, is that once you fight Epirus, like influence will build in Sicily, if you're playing as Rome, and then Carthage will declare war on you right away. I don't think the AI has to follow the population system. Yeah, lots of restarts for sure. I'm playing as the Carthaginians, now Georgians. That's cool.
We await your command. Your orders?
I think Georgia would probably be cool. Middle Eastern faction in the Caucasus. That'd probably be cool.
proud Romans all.
I don't always want to play as Rome, even though like all my Let's Plays right now are Rome. not always going to be me playing in Rome. But when I don't stream Rome 2, it doesn't work. Or it doesn't do as good on views, but that doesn't really matter. Praetorians are lining up over here. What did I do? Oh, I had them all attack? Why would I do that? Eh, fuck it. It'll be fine.
Legionaries! Proud Romans all! At the double!
Yours to command. At the double.
Just move up slowly. Keep the Velites right in front.
Ready and waiting.
Move this way. Honestly, no. Let's move the cavalry over here. Praetorians, you need to get right here.
Praetorian cavalry.
Praetorian cav needs to get, like, right here. When I got this mode, I wanted to have a hard game, so starters as a Catavillian. I'm from Vair, LOL, and my friend told me to try Rome. I failed hard. Rome is a hard campaign for DEI. Have you played Parabellum? If you play Parabellum with the population mechanic, it's like a slightly easier DEI if you want, but it's like kind of like a mix between DEI and vanilla. It's not as fast paced as DEI. I don't want you guys over here. You guys need to stay over here. The cav can deal with this.
Cavalry.
Gotta wait for them all to get off the ship before we can fight.
Quickly now.
But you guys put them over here.
Romans ready for
This will
duty.
just massacre them.
To arms.
Let's fast forward some. If I was really good at DEI, I'd probably do a series with it. I'm just really bad at it. I have not tried it by like how hard it is. I'm an old Rome Total War player, so I'd always win, finish easy. Now it's fun. Yeah. Parabellum can be a little bit, it's harder than vanilla, but it's not as hard as DEI. Go back, go back. Go. Rome 2 is easier than Rome 1, I'd say. I don't really struggle with Rome 2, even on hard. Besides the political system, I don't struggle with it. Sorry, my English is shit. You're not the only non-native English speaker in my chat, so... I like Rome 1 online battle, so much fun. I wish Rome 1 didn't crash every time I alt-tabbed. If it didn't do that, I'd play Rome 1 a lot more. And if my recording software would like the original Rome 1, I would be playing it, not the remaster, for my Let's Play. Crim Killing Frenzy on. Let's zoom in here. For cinematic. For now, I'm an SPQR clan and very nice people. Oh, like a Senate clan for Rome 1? I didn't know they did clans for Rome 1. That's cool. Let's have the Praetorians come up here. Cavalry... Not go this way, so you can get behind. Actually, it doesn't matter. We won this battle anyway. Is there like a competitive scene for Rome 1 still? So I used to play Napoleon a little bit when I was in the Discord for it. Like Rome Total War 1 and 2, but it's 90% Rome 1. We have tournaments too. I like Rome 1. I don't think I'm good enough at it to do any like comp stuff for it anymore, but Rome 1's cool. What do they have left? Just this? I can't hit it. And the artillery's never gonna land. Well, no, it might actually land. It might land. Where's the cav? Alright, thanks. Thanks for you coming and chilling. At 623 subs. If the sub was... If your subscriptions was made public, you'd get a noti for it. And battle. What difficulty is this on? Hard. I didn't see that message. That's my bad. It's on hard. That's my bad. I didn't see your chat, Michael. Yeah, you got traits before I forget. Go this make the armies cheaper. So we only have 1,900. Taxes still set the high. Yeah, we gotta lower that. I don't want to lower it, but we kind of have to. This is a grain settlement, so it's probably better just to leave it making a fuck ton of food. We can't change that. Let's go factions. Okay, loyalty's going up. Let's intern. Which for the goal of this campaign is not to beat it through any of the conditions, just to conquer like historical realm borders. Now, if you didn't have Provincia, I would consider accepting that, just so I could focus on economics. I can take ours, that's fine. Gotta go too, it's like 12 p.m. for me. You're good, dude. You've been here for like 3 hours, so you're definitely good. Mercantum's got slums. Double slums and Mercantums. I didn't remember to do anything with that. That army's coming back down.
Ready for battle.
Only 2 settlements here. Let's start converting. This army's got to come up and How far is this army? Still got to keep moving you. Force marching. You were stretched a little thin, but we should be fine. You can't reach it this term, but we should be able to move closer. Politically, how are we looking? 12, 6, 13. That didn't look up. We probably don't have the money to do it. Requires attention. Crucify him. Didn't even read it. It's going to be expensive. See, Celtic, like, this isn't on the frontier, so I don't need this. Don't really need this either. These two need to have military buildings. This one does. That can keep it. Over here, we just don't need them. We need to get other stuff. So let's raise taxes for this turn. Now we can deal with the slums and build up there. We're going to be giving up some land in Spain, but actually we don't have to deal with the slums. They have to now.
We see little profit in further bloodshed. You have fought with honor.
No. Not until we take that city. Can auto-resolve this. I don't like fighting naval battles. At least for an extra 1,200. Alright, do nothing. Alright, we gotta lower taxes. Politics, -5, 4, 8. So, characters for Julia. Let's go. Send a diplomat for 700. Did you get A? It's you. It's going to cost me 800. That's not bad. So we get 10 loyalty for that, which will bring you up to 5. And secure loyalty. That'll get us to 18. Servilla. $1,700 for 5. Let's go to Garmatia. Send a gift. Alright, now we gotta build up some stuff. And here we got 2. So we're gonna go full economic build up here. You're gonna retake Toulouse. They're besieging Taraco.
Hunger for battle. At your command.
So all they did was change that. That's fine. You get to turn back around now. Making 1,600 per turn. Upgrade. You can keep marching. Cannot upgrade because that costs 5,000. It's better if we just save the money. Lusitania is going to have a rebellion imminent. We got to start converting. I want this set up how I want it. That's why we're dismantling it. We can get that. Retook this. Got this army we got to deal with. Here soon we're about to have 3 armies in Spain, which will be a really solid thing. What difficulty am I playing at? Hard.
For Rome!
We're gonna take more commodities now.
Ready for...
The people of Carthage would like to offer you a gift of gold.
Carthage offers peace. I don't really care about my reputation at this point. Libya took that, so we're definitely not making peace with Libya. I need the breeder and I need the money, so we're gonna accept that. If you guys are enjoying the stream, leave a like and sub if you're new. Alerts should work as long as your subscriptions are public, so the alerts should work. That worked earlier.
My lord wishes to bestow...
No. Simply only because you took that city.
Commander.
You come up. What's up, Beach Lore? Do nothing. Gotta come up here and take this. Are our taxes still set to high? No.
Rome!
What is your favorite Total War game? I don't really have a favorite, but I have some I like more than others. Like, I don't like Vanilla Empire Total War almost at all. Rome 2's becoming one of my favorites. I want to like Attila, I just don't. Like, it's like a C for, like, American letter grades. I like Napoleon, I like Medieval 2, I like Rome 1. Haven't played much of Warhammer to really rate that yet. We gotta come over here and build buildings while I'm talking. My favorite is Warhammer 3, but I'm currently playing Pharaoh Dynasty. I have Pharaoh, but I've heard so much bad stuff about Pharaoh, I don't know if I want to play it. I've played it for like 30 minutes, so I can't really comment on that. And I haven't played Troy or Thrones of Britannia. But the ones I've played, I've put a couple hundred hours into. Minimum, except Shogun 2 and the first Warhammer. Dynasty makes it so much better. Does it? Why isn't my sub alerts updating? Unless the subscription on the account's not public, but it's not giving me the option to do that. Shogun 2 has the best battles. I will admit that. Let's refresh chat. Top chat. No, we need to go live chat. I need to get the game capture to work on that tonight. Right. So I don't have to keep using display capture. Gotta keep building up money. I'm fine with squalor as long as we're making money. We gotta fix the economic situation. Yeah, the map is much bigger and you can play as Troy and stuff and minor faction, etc. That's cool. I just haven't had time to really mess with it. Shogun 2 was my first Total War. That's dope. Shogun 2's good. I just haven't played it a ton. I have like 15 hours in Shogun 2. I want to play it more. But while doing 2 Let's Plays and streaming every day, I just don't have time unless I stream it. Dynasty is free as long as you have the original game. I have the original game. I have it downloaded, I just haven't played it. They're going to go down there and take that city. It's annoying. Lapsus is the important city in the province. Port city under siege. Lapsus is the important one only because it's a great settlement.
Settlement for Rome!
It's 2 separate games. I know, I have it. I just haven't played... Oh, I haven't played Dynasties and I've only played 30 minutes of it.
We hunger for battle.
I'm not really big on Pharaoh's... I'm not really big on the resource system. But I know it's, like, more strategic that way.
Commander.
So we gotta sit here for a turn, then we'll come back and take this. We just gotta keep working on the economic aspects. Or we could make peace and then deal with it later. Are we able to snipe any land in Spain this turn before we make peace?
Ready for orders.
We could take this turn and then make peace. I'd rather do that.
Our advance has been halted.
This is a provincial capital. Yeah, that was kind of weird, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not big on it. I know it started in Troy, it's like enemy. I don't want to lose Carthage, and I need to regroup the forces, so we're gonna have to make peace.
Do not try my patience with a
Trade.
dull tongue. My torturer has a collection of dollars.
I'd rather have trade than them
My
giving me a shit
lord
ton of
will
money.
not rest easy, but I...
We're at 700 per turn. We have 10,000. Politically, you gotta secure loyalty on 2 different factions or political parties. Nothing here, so Servilla. And a diplomat for 800. That'll almost fix the loyalty. Fall to Samurai is pretty much a good way to end Shogun 2 once you finish the main game. I have Fall to Samurai and I have Rise of the Samurai. I just haven't played them very much. Plus 2 loyalty. Our politicians. Servilla, just because I can do this for cheap. That should have they're in the positive. There's 0% chance of civil war. Higher. It's 2,500. I just want to avoid civil wars. As long as it's positive, that's really all I care about at the end of the day. Can't really do anything but adopt. Get this for +1 loyalty. BRB might be back. Have a good stream. Thanks for coming to the stream. Alright, we just gotta sit back and regroup.
Ready for orders.
And you took this provincial capital. But you're gonna have troops. We just gotta regroup. Then we can go back to war with them. You gotta come to Tarraco. I need you in Spain. Over here so we can take Numantia. Actually, it'd be better if we came over here. We gotta regroup. Try to free up some money where we can. We're gonna have 4 armies dealing with Carthage, which is
Ready for battle.
whatever, at the end of the day, we gotta do some stuff here. Raising taxes. Do it for this turn, because we gotta convert some stuff. We're one sub away from the sub goal for this stream today, which, or between all the streams, which was 625. So we're one away from that. Let's lower taxes back down. So we got 1,500. Don't need military buildings here. This one generates me more money. This one. Go. Vulcan gives me culture money. You, I want to become an amphitheater. That was almost all my money for that. We gotta convert this. Where's the rebellion imminent? Satania. No, there's not. We're gonna +4 public order.
At your command.
This we gotta start working on. We can get a garrison. Politically, we gotta wait. Let's end this turn. We'll have 1,700 next turn, which is not really that much. We need to pull that army into Spain, which it's coming. If you guys enjoying the stream, leave a like and sub if you're new.
We find ourselves matched against a
I'm not in a
worthy...
position to win your war, Sparta. I want to keep one army in the east just to cover the Greeks. We got 10,000 for something, I don't know what. Okay. We can use secure loyalty. Julia, 1,700. Let's send you to Carthage. You, we can also send to Egypt. So, Fabia. That's +6. So we're at 2,900 left. Politically, we're doing. Why did that not give me +6 loyalty? I don't know. Alright. Alright. I don't really want that. This can become. After any Total War that came after Shogun 2, I can't really like them, and I tried Rome 2 to come as close as possible to it, though. You might like the mods for Rome 2, like DEI or Parabellum. I wasn't big on Rome 2 until they made a lot of changes to Rome 2. Initially, I really wanted to like this game, so I like Rome 1 a lot, but, like, I just didn't. But now I'm starting to like Rome 2. Just gotta keep doing this shit. Actually, I need money. We're gonna have that. Will anybody just give me money for like something I don't care about? Athens.
I am honored to receive this embassy, and will listen with
Military
interest to all you have to
access.
say.
No. I don't want to have a slums. Out right here. We cannot do that. It doesn't give me enough money to build anything. We need at least 600. Over here. That's not changing anything. The thing is the system of building stuff, armies, and so on. I try and try because battles are still amazing. Yeah, that's fair. Let's not do this turn. Let's come over here and build. These can still get... This can still get changed. But I don't want slums. I like Rome 2's battles. Like, I don't... Like, medieval... All of those games have better building systems than this, except I would say... I know they're the same, but for whatever reason, I like Napoleon's buildings better than Empire's. I don't know why, I just do. I know they're the exact same system. I think it's just because I don't like vanilla Empire. Or Napoleon is, like, fun. And I really like that era of history, so maybe I'm a little biased. If I were to give this a letter, like Rome 2, I'd give Rome 2 like a B. B minus. I was gonna give it like a letter grade. Which I can't say for a lot of Total War games. By a lot, I mean like specifically like Empire. And I haven't played enough of the recent ones. I mean, I love Britannia's story. I'm so into that period. I start and quit after a couple minutes. I was really wanting for a medieval thing again. I might try that for good. You could try for like if you want a medieval mod, you could go like Attila 1212 or Rome 2 1100 AD. But I know you don't. You said you don't like the system, so you might not like it. But it's completely like medievalized, the map. I'm hoping since Dawnless Days like completely redid the map, they make the mod tools they made public, so more modders can change the map and do more creative stuff, and that would be dope. I don't think they'll do it, but it'd be nice if they did. I need money, so this isn't getting built yet. Because I need that. We gotta fix our economic situation. Converting some of our expensive units into cheaper ones would help that. Last time I checked modes, Medieval 2 thing, we're still in development, have not checked since. No, they're still being updated, but I wouldn't say they're in development. And since you subbed 8 hours ago, and I have the notification, I can click this so it'll pop up. So there's your alert. Okay. Economic starting to fix itself. That's starting to get fine. We gotta keep fixing economic stuff.
Ready for orders.
The legions in Spain are mostly fine. We might end up trespassing, no? Yep. How's politically? Do I need to raise taxes? Yes, I do need to raise taxes. For one turn. Oh, great, thanks. Yeah, that'll only pop up on YouTube if your subscriptions are public on your account. If you ever have it private and you wonder why like some people's alerts pop up on streams and like yours didn't for whatever reason, even though yours obviously does, that would be why. Just need one more sub for the sub goal for today, which was over optimistic, but I mean, we're close to hitting it. I don't think I've ever gotten 5 subs in a day. Inclusion. Now we gotta lower taxes. Yeah, Rebellion in Abora. I think Carthage dealt with it, didn't they? Yeah, we're getting plus 15. We gotta come over here. Right? Not yet. Get that for local wealth. This one come grant it. But before we do a political stuff, let's come over here and hit this. Oh, we already did it. Gonna make Squalor really bad, so we're gonna hold off on that. Politically, we have a 1% chance. We can secure loyalty here. That dropped it to 0 because the other houses, Jolia and Servilla, are secured. Servilla, that'll do +6, so that should change your loyalty to 5. No, it's not doing the number it says it does. It is kind of annoying me. How much is this going to cost? It doesn't matter, I have to do it. Jolia, 1700. Send to Athens. You can get sent to the boy. There you go, my account work. It didn't pop up. Don't tell my boss so, you're good. But no, the account subscription set the private because it didn't pop up for me. Organized games in Africa. What are we doing? Technology-wise, we just got this. A 17 row from all industry buildings. I want that. We're building a lot of industry buildings. Ain't nobody gonna trade with me. The boy or a maid.
Speak quickly and well.
No.
Trade.
Carthage isn't gonna do it. Egypt definitely isn't gonna do it. Carmantia.
Come, my friend.
Okay,
Speak.
they'll trade. That'll get us some money.
On behalf of my people,
Pergamon is
I
not
give
gonna
you
trade with
greeting
me.
and my
Macedon.
I give you
definitely
greeting
won't,
and
but
my
it'd be nice if
attention.
they did. Alright, so we're making 2,000 per turn now. We gotta get that up to like 10,000, 15,000 to deal with political issues all the time. Raising taxes every like 3 turns is doable in theory. And we've been growing fast since I've been doing Total War stuff. Politically, 6, 9, 1. Can't take any actions. Jolia, punish them yourself. How much is this? 2,500. It's basically, it's like, that's why we need more money, because it's going to cost like all of that. So we're at 4 and 1, and I can't do anything this turn because we're broke. Can't do anything. I'm not going to raise taxes though, because we should start making more money soon. So let's go off of this. We keep growing at the rate we're growing, which is mostly because of the live streams, I think, not the videos. We should hit 700 subs by the end of June. Maybe. That's a big maybe. But be a while before we hit 1,000 though. Your diplomat has betrayed you. Troop morale. How did we lose money per turn? I didn't recruit any units. What the fuck sense does that make? Squalor. Wait, burn. That's over there. How about right here? This can get upgraded. We turn this into... Actually, let's get this and then we'll look at politics and see if I gotta raise taxes. Yes, I gotta raise taxes. I don't like doing this. We just gotta fix the economic situation. Noble diff. Nobody in our family can be a general, so we really gotta keep everything in line. Alright, let's lower the taxes back. We're making 3,000 per turn now, which is solid. Not enough to do anything politically, though. Secure loyalty. Secure loyalty. So, we got that. -4 loyalty. So, characters, Julia. Organized games in Corsica and Sardinia. You can be sent. Send you to Macedon. You can be sent to Carthage. You're at 11 now. Servilla. +8 loyalty, which it better be for how much money that just cost. It was not. Okay, so we got 2,000. What can we do with 2,000? Probably nothing. Let's get this for Squalor. This will help fix that because we're getting sanitation. This. Much generated by slaves. We don't have anything for slaves. We will go probably Jupiter because it's +4% wealth of all sources. So that's what we'll go for. And this needs to be Jupiter also. This can be a cattle trader.
We find ourselves matched against a worthy foe. Your strength would be a great comfort. Can you attack?
Gotta keep working on our economic situation. Civil development. Diplomat has returned a generous tribute, so we got 9,000. I can't afford to raise an army, stop asking me to. Game, please. Just go Jupiter. You need to be Jupiter, so we can increase wealth from all sources. Economic growth is going fine right now. So let's get grain pits. You into a latrine. We'll get you to be a cattle trader. Don't have to raise taxes, so that's good.
Ready for battle.
You can get upgraded. So we're just gonna sit for a couple more turns. And we're making about 5,000 per turn, and then we'll go back to War of Carthage. Agrarian yield. That's only temporary though. So we gotta focus elsewhere economically for that. Let's get Texas +4 food in all adjacent provinces, which we don't have any. Over here, that's gonna help, that's gonna help. We don't have an army in Gaul, so we really do kind of need one. This army... What's our relationship with Sparta? Mediocre. So, politically, I'm gonna have somebody from Servilla. We don't have the money. Let's raise... We don't need to, but let's do it, because it'll be 20,000. And then we can do more political stuff. Alright, shop taxes back down. See, now we're back to 3,900 a turn, for whatever reason. I want to keep this right now, because it's a frontier settlement. This... -4 public order, though. So got this +6, but we'll consume 8 food. But we can keep building stuff up. We gotta do economic stuff, or political stuff. Secure loyalty, kind of make you have positive loyalty by 1. Go characters. You are getting sent to Sparta. You can be sent Egypt. But you're fine. We gotta deal with Julia. Let's have you seek a spouse. So we can use your spouse because she'll be cheaper. Let's send you to Athens. My dogs are barking like a motherfucker right now. Let's do this because it's free. Politically, we're fine now. So we got 1,700. We're making 4,000 per turn. Let's go. This plus -2 for squalor. Let's get this, and then this will get us plus 4% wealth from all sources, which will be a good thing. Carthage is going to 404, which means they might declare war on us soon. I'm hoping they don't, but they probably will. It's taken a lot of our military and economic power to put down Carthage. Or for generous tribute. Okay. I'll take generous tributes. Let's pull this army down into Carthage. At 85 BC.
Ready for battle.
You... This has a... That's -4 food. This would counter out that. So, but let's do some political stuff first. Just to make it better, because we got generous tributes. So we got to do it to all of them, really. So let's go Fabia first. This isn't going to cost me anything. +1 loyalty. That's +8 loyalty for 4,700. Just send a diplomat. We'll send it to Sparta again. Julia's the one that's... No, it's Servilla, the one that's negative. We do this. That's +10 loyalty. So you're at... It really wasn't +10. I don't understand why it wasn't. You can seek a spouse. And we can have your... +3 loyalty. You can get married. Our faction leader. Can promote. Right, so we're starting to be fine. As long as it's 0, we're good. We're gonna wait for these buildings to finish, then we'll go fight Carthage some more. 625 subs. We chilling. Like a villain. We chilling.
We find ourselves matched against a worthy foe. Your strength would be a great comfort. Can you attack?
No, and I don't want you to either. My famous bard. We got that. We're at 5,500. We're almost financially independent, so we gotta do Julia. It's 2,500. Send to Sparta. Brought you down to 5. So now, where can I build up We don't need this here, so this can get dismantled. We can turn that into a latrine so we can build up more in Italy. We don't need a auxiliary barracks here, so we can get something else to help push economic growth. Down here, really don't need this. Wait, no, that's making us money. Let's get rid of this because it's consuming food and we can get something else. We gotta build 3 buildings in Italy. 626 subs! I don't know why the alerts aren't working, but they should. Wait, that's why. That's why. I think. Hang on. Let me remove this. The alert box wasn't up top. That might be why it didn't work. That might be why you didn't see your subscription pop up. Whoever just subbed. I'm not good at this. Generous tribute. Right? No, we're just at 10,000. So Massilla, actually, let's not get this. Let's get this. In Rome, this. Turn into a meeting place, but we're going to be able to build up. Build this. Then over here, become mines. Build up the economic potential. At 3,000, and so you gotta have your loyalty secured. Holy crap, you are negative 20. We gotta bring that down. So Julia, we're gonna raise taxes this turn. Now we're getting to the point where we don't have to do that anymore, which will be a good thing. We're not at the point financially where we can like not raise taxes or build up another army, but we're at the point where we can deal with. We're getting to the point where we can deal with politics. Recruit that. Doesn't say we gotta reward martial skill number for 6 turns. Alright, I don't know what that means, but we're gonna lower this, so we're back at 4,900. Libya is trespassing. They might not have had a choice, though. We'll give them a turn before they get out. Let's get this. Keep building up economically. Politically, Julia. What provinces does Julia own? Julia is light blue, so they only have phrase. So let's do organized games. Thrace. Actually, I don't think it has to be in Thrace. So we can get that. You can get married. You'll be cheap, I think. 2,500. You are not cheap. Go to Carthage. You can send emissary to Africa. Let's build this up. You can get married. You are the dictator. You can get married. Which means you can send a gift to Servilla. So you're all doing better. And we're making 4,000 per turn. We're about to be making a good amount more per turn. It's a good thing. People turning to the stream, leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying this. getting built up. That's a lot for Squalor. We're gonna have to take more of this to build that up anymore. Over here, though, we can keep building up. Don't have the money to upgrade that. We can get grain pits if the politics secure loyalty. So you're back up at 7. We're getting to the point where we can go back and fight Carthage some more. The Armatians took that. That's in Armanes. So Libya, I really don't think would go back to war with us, but there's a chance they do. But you can pull out, definitely. So if we pull up like we're going this way, which is definitely trespassing, we can go to Carthage and declare war on Carthage. Libya joined them, but honestly, if I feel like if I offer Libya peace, they'll just peace out with me. Pay me. You can pay me more than that because it's still high. So pay me more than that. 5,000 is still high. Okay, that's as high as they're going to get still high. What if I offer a trade agreement that makes it low? So I'll just take 5,000. 5,000 from Libya to peace out, which means that should be good. You're able to move this way. You're able to attack this army, which is on forced march, and I don't want it running from us. Second Punic War here, boys. Means Carthago Nova is open for attack. Get this. Let's make our armies stronger. We are a lot stronger economically now than we were during the first one. They're able just to march in and take that city, which sucks. This army's really bad. So we're going to lose 2 cities off the bat, which will hurt economically, but we should end up being fine. It's for people turning into the stream and want to join the Discord. There is a link to the Discord in today's video. So if you want to join a community Discord, there is that. I'll take a trade agreement just to make money. Help alleviate the economic burden. Not that we really have an economic burden. But you are able... Let's go back up and just retake this before they start converting it. And we can destroy one of their fleets. This is going to get converted, go back to Grain Pits. So you're able to come up and take Brigantium. And we essentially swapped 2 cities, but made it more... We essentially own Portugal for northern Spain. But this can get converted. We don't really need a military building. Definitely not 2. Keep... Actually, let's advance this way so we can destroy that army. You are going to be able to turn around and go take Carthago Nova. Keep advancing towards Iole. And we might just push Carthage out of Africa at that point. Which means this army can really just sit here and chill. Politically, how we looking? 1987. Okay, let's send Fabia. Get you a wife. Can we send you anywhere? Nope. We can secure promotion, which will get us something. So we're at 10. So yeah. Which that would be you. Get this. Claudius. Who has it? This one. And get that. Alright. So now we're only making 2,000 per turn because I took a city. We're not gonna peace out with you when you're struggling to stay together. Oh, it would be a little nice. Sparta expanded. That's cool, I guess. 5,000. You can now turn and take Carthago Nova. Because they left it open for attack. That's probably the biggest city Carthage still owned. And now we've connected. Gonna have to raise taxes to convert that most likely. So you can come up and retake the city before too much damage is done. Actually, I did do some damage, but that was expected. But you're gonna keep pursuing this army before they reach Tarraco. You're gonna keep advancing here because we'll be able to destroy one of their navies. Okay, so our Imperium went up, so we can get this. How do we lose money after taking that? Trace taxes for a turn. Alright, we can issue an edict in one of our entirely controlled provinces. We'll do that next turn in case we lose Tarraco. Not yet. To go for Gaul will make peace. Alright, so now let's lower taxes. We're losing money, so we gotta... Doesn't need to be there. You can get turned into this and turn into grain pits. Which just... Don't need that. Don't need this. Convert this. Convert you, so we can get that done. Swing and take Numantia will make Carthage pay us. Pushing them out of Spain. Meaning they only have 2 settlements left. Actually, they're going to have 1 city. And they're driven out of the Mediterranean. So, politically, how are we looking? Looking solid politically, but let's go ahead and secure loyalty with you. So you go up to 30. Servilla. can send as a diplomat. If we do political stuff now when we raise taxes this turn, we can focus basically entirely on conversion and economic investment. Which is only going to be 14,000. But we can probably do some stuff with 14,000. And we need to make peace with Carthage so they pay us. If they're still willing to pay us. See you later. Take care. Thanks for coming out to the stream and chilling with me. Alright, so we got 5,000, so we can come here, convert it to that. This gets turned into this. Some of these are going to have to become food buildings because we're going to need that. Get rid of this. This can get turned into something else next turn. Issue an edict. We can come up here and issue tax harvesting for a 15% tax rate. Alright, peace with Carthage now. They lost the second Punic War. The first Punic War, and they're going to lose... Maybe not the third one. There might not even be a third one. Okay, economic enforcement. We're going to do agriculture. Rebellion and arse. So you can turn around. Turn you on double time. Get up here. Let's drop taxes. So that's the mess we're in right now. So we'll get some stuff built up. You got to get converted into something else, and you go into a food building. So we make sure there's food there. Mantia, that's getting converted. Everything's looking fine up there. That's the only places we really took. We can come to Rome. It's a Temple Jupiter, so we get plus 8% from everything. Upgrade. We can come right here. Oh, where was it? It was right here. So we can upgrade this, so we get that, and then we can get that. Then get this. Politically, that hurt. We can secure loyalty. Get that stuff done. We may as well spend 1,000 sending a diplomat. And then that's end turn. We've almost retook Hispania. We're at the point where we don't have to leave a ton of armies in Spain. The next conquest we do is going to be Britannia. They just took ours, but we can take that back. It's not a big issue. Take you off of Force March. Take it right back. So this has started to get converted. We're gonna have to raise taxes. So we have 4 armies in Spain. You gotta stay. You gotta stay for right now. This will get upgraded next turn. So let's wait one more turn. We got slums and Isle, which I don't know where that is. We have 36,000, so let's drop taxes. Where's our slums? Oh, it's right here. So we can get rid of this. This is starting to turn out well. Get this. This can get upgraded so we can get more stuff that'll cause squalor. Actually, let's not upgrade this yet. Politically, we need to look. Secure loyalty. We got to work on the Julia because they're minus 18. This will fix part of it. We can... That's free. So we can do that. Send this for 1,000. Send an emissary. Bactia. You can get a wife. Send a gift to Fabia. Your wife can be sent as a diplomat to Egypt. You can get... That's going to cost some. Alright, so we're all fine politically. We're losing 420, but that can change at any point, really. You got to get up here. Let's get this. And Temple of Jupiter. Let's get a coin maker. We're here. We can upgrade this. It'll eat 4 food, but it's honestly worth it. And this can get turned into this. So we got to refix our economic investment, but that won't be that hard. When did we gain? No. We get to fight the Iceni next once Spain is secure politically. And we got to deal... We might have slums in Isle again. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. We're back to 31,000 somehow. Subjugation. Let's get this. It's +2. You're at +9. But if we upgrade the settlement, and we upgrade this, that should even out to let me pull you out. So you can start marching your way up to Britain. We should still have 3 armies down here. Right? Yes. So we have this one. We have this one. No, we don't. We can't strip this army. We really can't afford to raise another army either. So it's really just waiting for economic investment to pay off, which is honestly fine. Here, you can turn both of these into shipwrights. Build that up. Don't have... let's get rid of this, because we don't need it. We can have 1 military building in Macedonia, that'll be fine. You're at 5, so Julia... Let's secure promotion because it's free. Should bring you up to 8. And then we can send a diplomat if we can find somebody that's cheap to send, but it looks like it's going to be the same. Send you to Sparta. And then we can intern. Just wait on the economic build-up. Your diplomat has betrayed you. We're still losing money because stuff's taking time to build. Let's wait a little bit and see where we're at. So you're at 21. You can get pulled out and start going up to Britain. Fighting the individual Britannic or Celtic tribes in Britain, it will be easier to conquer. Than what we just had to do. So if we pulled you, you'd still be +7, but I want to hold you more. Down here, if we decided to keep campaigning, we could take Bactria and Tingis, finish the conquest of Spain and the coast of North Africa, and they'd probably make peace right away. So if we move, we start moving an army over here, and you get pulled out? No, but we can wait one turn to see what happens. There's so many cities, we should not be as broke as we are. We only have 28 left. So you're getting +12. I want to force march the army as close to Tingis as possible. You're gonna have to raise taxes this turn, which is okay for now. We can move over here. Politically, how are we looking? Should be fine. Fine for right now. We gotta raise taxes anyway. Buildings are still getting built across our territory. And our little Britannic invasion force is moving up. We better not own that city. Unless the boy just straight up gave it to us. They might have. I hope they didn't. Because I am not maintaining that settlement. I don't care if it revolts. Because we need to fix our economic situation, Sparta. I don't want to leave the taxes this high. Enter war inside the ally, I guess. We got slums all the way over here. Alright, so let's drop taxes back down. We're losing 1,600. We can change that here. I don't want to get a coin maker, so we got to come back this way. Finish the conquest of North Africa and Spain. So, Libya. Here you go. The Massimones, we might be able to circumvent Carthage if we offer just to join. Okay, so we got this. You can come off of Force March and go take Tingus. And we can auto-resolve it. Then we get to fight a Libyan army up there. And we'll auto-resolve it. Kick him to dick. Here we go. So this can get changed. This can get converted. And we'll get this. This will change to Jupiter because we get woe from all sources. We can actually improve loyalty right there. We're right here. I don't want to lose control, so we're going to have to gather support in the Senate at some point. That's going to cause loyalty issues. We got to deal with Servilla. $6,100, but we get plus 12 loyalty. We gotta raise taxes again. Let's keep it here. It's like a middle ground. I don't want to do it at all, though. Ideally. So let's see if Libya will make peace. High trade, high payments. 2,000. Okay, we can take that. So you don't want that. I don't want that. Turn you into a civil so we can start building up here. And we have to build up something in Macedonia also. Next conquest is Britain. This honestly isn't bad. Carthage wants to pay me $3,900 plus trade, so I'll take that. I'm hoping that's to build up our economy. Yep, so you gotta start marching this way. You can get this, get this. You can become Jupiter, and then we can get another mining thing. You can turn into that. So where are we at politically? Secure loyalty. There's 0% chance of civil war, but we gotta be spending some money. We'll get this. We gotta come over here so we don't get another slums. Get this, which will let us upgrade that. We can move the armies up still. Still plan to invade Britannia next. Magna Graecia. We don't need two of the same military building. Actually, we don't need any military buildings. That can get upgraded. Oh, for manufacturing industry. Public order is so high, it's honestly kind of fine. That's going to take 4 food, which I don't like, but we're going to be gaining 4 food. So we'll actually be fine with that. We could get 300 or 250. Actually, this is better. Let's get this for 4 food, plus we gain public order. If I drop the taxes, we're at 72, so we can drop the taxes back down. So, if we upgrade this, it's minus 1 food, but we get plus 2 public order in all provinces, plus 200 wealth, so that's honestly worth it. So, if we go by faction ownership, today we have greatly expanded. After we take Britannia, we can start focusing towards Eastern expansion. We could take the rest of Mauritania also and just clean up that war. And just wipe out those 2 factions. That would let us have both armies in a general vicinity to start pushing into Libya and over here. Eventually, we gotta take Sparta if we're going for Roman border still. Britain shouldn't be a hard conquest. Conquering Britain. This should be 2 settlements. One right here, one for right here. So I would gladly push up to there. We take Britannia. And then we gotta start focusing on the east again. We still have 1 army in the east. Over here. Which, let's move up and fight this army. It'll take like 3 or 4 turns to get up there. By regular marching. But you made it really far. So let's turn on Force March and go to Zarmiza Gafusa. See what happens. So it's end turn again. No. Starting to stabilize. They're invading Dacia. But we can just push them back out. So we're up to 1,000, even though we had a sack settlement. We turn you off of Force March, start moving you up. Right here, we gotta repair this. Magna Graecia's buildings are still getting built. Brundisium needs to get this. Here, let's get another field building. This army's got this. Let's Force March you all the way over here so we can deal with this next. That's actually improving public order. So we can get that. Politically, how are we looking? Do I need to raise taxes? Yes, I need to raise taxes. We're gonna keep doing it. High chance of succession slash civil wars. We gotta drop this. How bad is it? 9% chance. There's a higher percent chance last turn. So we gotta work on a Julia. So secure doing that will generate 3 loyalty for free. So you're at -12. We gotta do Servilla. We can go ahead and get that up. If you get married, you can be sent for +5 really easily. Julia, we can send an emissary. That's more expensive. We can send a diplomat. That's cheaper. Send it to Egypt. Actually, let's send it to the Nemasanis and see if we can get a free stuff. That'll generate +1 loyalty. It's free. May as well do it. Send emissary to Baektia. You can be sent. Diplomats 2100. At 6 loyalty. You can get that. You have 2 kids, which is good. You, our faction leader, can send a gift. Fabia. We should have fixed our political issues. Yes. We fixed it. There is no % chance of succession. If it happens, I'm going to be big mad. But we get to start campaigning in March East and go that way with our Greek army. Get that and stab you. Got a lot today. At least captives. Alright. So with this upgrading, we can get a coin maker. Food is starting to go down, but Magna Graecia is still got stuff building. So we're gonna hold off doing that. We had slums somewhere, didn't we? Right here. So this gotta get rid of. That's gotta get turned into an aqueduct. We can make 6% oil fall sources. It's gonna take more food anyway, unless we upgrade this. But we can fix the squalor later, but that'll generate us 9 food, which is a good thing. So you two are in the position to invade Britain. Both armies are pretty solid right now. Which we could get, this turns into Jupiter, we get 4% wealth, which it won't be a lot for that province, but it'll be good enough. The thing is, the Iceni have land in Germany, so eventually we're going to have to pull the army out of Spain to guard the Rhine. And we're only really going to need one army in Britain to hold it. Once we conquer it. So we'll have an army that can go back to the east. We can accuse in private. Hire. $2,800. This can get turned into this. This needs to be that. Alright. You gotta come take the city. Got a lot of heavy spears, but honestly, we should win. We're gonna auto-resolve. Usually I fight, but we're gonna auto-resolve. Because losing, if we lose any unit, that'll lower the upkeep, which we did not. Now we get that. And they didn't change anything, so we can keep building up. That's decent. How are we looking politically? Fine for right now. Any political actions we can do for Sevilla? I don't think there's gonna be. Now we can send a diplomat for 5 loyalty. We can send it to these guys. And we can secure loyalty for free. Is that per faction that's free? Or just the first one every turn? 5, 10, 13. We need to get more, because now I don't want to get down here. We gotta spend some money here. Let's go up to 24,000 this turn. After we do general trades in Dacia. Can I pull the army out of Spain yet also? Yeah. So let's force march. Anything building here? Everything building here is going to raise public order or not affected at all. So you can come up and guard the Rhine. We gotta wait for this army to get up there though. This army can sit inside the city and give it plus 16 public order. We gotta wait for this army to stop moving. Alright, we gotta gain control of the Senate. Wait, what's happened? Magna Germania. I don't care about that. We gotta wait for this other army, wherever it is. Right here. Move up. On the way to the Rhine. Now we gotta do... Right. We can't entice anybody. Can't gather support, requires 7 zeal. Can't do anything either. How do I gain zeal? 4-7 authority. Is Gravitas. Any of their politics high enough? And send a diplomat. Egypt. Go to Athens. Villa. Secure promotion. We lost the senator. So Villa is getting annoying. So we can send a gift to Fabia. Sevilla is still negative. 10 loyalty. Genesis. Alright, we gotta drop taxes. Definitely able to pull out Spain. Let's get some agents. Let's get a spy. We'll have her scout over there. Coming over this way. You're still fine. Let's not have... No, I want that for archers. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Magna Graecia. It's -4 food. If we get this up, these two will counteract while getting me 4% more money. Oh, actually 8%. So we'll gain plus 4%. And this also gives 100 wealth from magic pulsing plus 3 armor replenishment. So it'd really be 108%. It would be 108, not 108%. I wish it was 108%. How long into our technology's done? Okay. Losing senators, I don't want to go too down. Alright, so can we gather... Yep, like, bankrupt me. Yep, I'm gonna raise taxes this turn. How long until this army reaches the Rhine? 2 turns, so... We expanded a lot and we didn't have a civil war. Which is a good thing. We're nowhere near in the position to have a civil war. Need to get back up to here. Urbilla's got to lose senators. Okay, let's end the turn, and we'll see how things go. Would you be willing to trade with me? Yes. Are you willing to pay me? No, I'd never have trade anyway. Make more out of that than we would anything else. After we play out this turn, I'm going to stop streaming. I've streamed a while today. Lower VAT down to 700. Politically, can't entice anybody to come over. We got improved relations, -5, -5, 1. So if you, how much is this gonna get? 900? Did that bring it up to? 3. Okay. We need to secure a promotion. That's +8 loyalty. You can be sent to Athens. And you can be sent to Celtica. You're at 2, you're at 0, you're at 3. Alright, we're fine. And you gotta start getting towards the Rhine. To defend against the Iceni. I don't think there's much else we need to do. Right, we have agents up here. The agent is going to go up the main army. The main army is the better army. You are going to go scout near Flevium. Actually, we'll go one turn, just so it's in position. We can do that. So when we start streaming tomorrow, if we stream Rome 2 tomorrow, we might not. We're in position to do whatever. Civil got us up to 3,000 per turn. You can scout this way. They have 2 full stacks over here. But you definitely need to come over here. I don't know what they'd have in Britain. They can't reach us in one turn. Okay, we're losing senators. I need to figure out how to gain senators. I wish Gamerheart was here to tell me that. Loyalty for the targeted party. We're just in a bad spot. And cunning. You gotta have more kids. How old is he? When he dies, they're gonna lose senators. I'm assuming this is his age, so if he's 71... Let's replace. Character's, he's 71. He's gonna die soon. Can we assassinate him? Is that something we can do? Assassinate first. 2 more cunning in the target. Cunning 7, 3. You have 6 cunning, but we don't have a way to increase that. See if he dies this turn. Alright. Did you die? No. You're just old. That's why you have so much influence. You have a 0% chance for Civil War. We honestly don't have any money, do we? Nope. So, we gotta take you off Force March. It's almost worth recruiting units. If I knew what they had in Britain, it would be easier for me to decide how to invade it. One thing I do know is we don't need 2 armies in Africa. You can start to come up. So we can have 2 armies along the Rhine. This city I don't care about. Maybe they would trade with me. They're not willing to make peace. Are you willing to trade with me? Darugi. Get trade like that. Alright guys, thank you guys for coming out, but we're gonna call it here. Yep. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new, leave a like and subscribe. We'll be live again tomorrow. There is a post on the community tab for games that aren't Rome 2 if you guys would ever watch that. And peace.